In this video, we are going to find the insert position of the target in the given array. Hello, I am Jagan from growwithdata. I am posting this video to share my knowledge in Python language with you. If this assists you in your interview preparation anyways, I will be happy. Let's see the sample input data and we can talk about the question in detail. So in this video, we will be explore the index position where the target can be inserted in ordered list without disturbing the order. So the rules of the game are the nums is a sorted array. So we have to return the index if the target is found in the array. So the 5 is a target and is found in the array, right? So 0, 1, 2. So the index position is 2. So it has to return 2. If the target is not in the array, return the index where it would be if they were insert in order. For example, get some sample data. So here number 2 is not present in the array. So if you want to insert 2 in the order without disturbing the order, then it has to come between 1 and 3. So the index position it has to be inserted is 1. So 0 is here and 1 is the index position, it has to be inserted. And assume there is no duplicates in the given array. Okay. So the third sample is 7, which is after 6, right? So the index position is 4 and this is 0, which is going to be before 1, which the index position is 0. Okay. So here the output is going to be 2 and this one is 1, 4 and 0. Okay. So how to do that? Let's start with our brute force method, right? So we start with a simple looping function. Let's have this. Start with the function grow with data nums target. So we start with the variable position, okay, or you can just have a result however you want to. For index val in enumerate nums. Okay, so we are going to loop in the given array. First is if the val is equal to the target. So if it scans through it and if the value is going to be the target value, then we simply return the position of it. Indentation. So return index. So wherever it's see the match, then you just return that position of it. The second part is if index equal to the length of nums minus 1, that means it's the last position and the value is less than the target, which is the third one. So the index is going to be the last position 0, 1, 2, 3 and the value at 3, 6 is less than 7, right? So this is the condition. If that is the case, then it should be the length of the index, right? So length of the index is 4 and the 6 is in the index position 3. So the 7 has to be inserted in the index position 4. So basically it's the length of the list or array. Or we can just say index plus 1, which is much better. Why you disturb the list first, right? So index plus 1. Else if the value is less than target. So when you go through the loop, you check here 1 is the value less than 7, yes, then you loop in the next one. Is 3 less than 7, yes, and then go to the next one, 5 less than 7, yes, then you loop in. So basically you just loop in the increment the value, so plus equal to 1. So there is no other cases, since we have else just say pass, nothing will happen to the edge case. and we return the position value. So if you want to call the function, it should return 2. Great. So what we do, we just loop in through the list and check if that element is equal to the target. If that is equal to the target, then whatever the index we have, that is the return value. If it's the last index, the last index is length minus 1, right, and the value still is less than the target, like this case, then it's simply the last one. If the value or the element is less than the target, then we have to increment the value. That's what we do here, and the position will be returned. If you want to have more test cases like we showed before, we can use the assert and check for all the test cases. It all passes. Great. Here we have multiple rules, right? So if, else if, else if, else if. Is there an easier way to address this? Let's see. So let's have our input value and the function. So basically, if the target in nums, right? So instead of going through the loop, directly you see if the target is exist in the nums, then basically we just return nums dot index the target value. So in the last video we checked what's the difference between index and find, right? So we can use find or index and we just return the value. So you don't have to loop in it. If not, if the value doesn't exist, then you can go for the loop. Index val in enumerate nums if the value is greater than target, right? If the target is 2 and the value is greater than target, that means that is the index position, you have to fix it, right? Return index. If not, then we have to just loop in till the end, nothing happens, then it should be the last value, right? So if you see here, 0 is the target value. When you start with this loop, 1 is greater than target. So it does check here, 1 is greater than target, then it will return the index as 0, right? If nothing happens, if the value is always less than the target, then we simply return the length of the array. So what we have here, we basically have one single condition and check if the value exists. If it exists, then just put the index. If not, go through the loop and then you check if the value is greater than. If it's greater than, then that's what we need. If not, then that means all the elements in the list are greater than, sorry, less than the target. So it's going to be the last one. So it passes all the condition. Okay. So there is one more logic we can learn. It's called binary search. So basically we talked about the sliding window, right? That we take the left side, right side based on the value element. We move the left and right, toward left towards the right and right towards the left, kind of thing, right? So let's try to do the windows approach, sliding window. Okay. So let's see how to do that. We can start with our input value, and then we start with left and right equal to, left starts with 0, right starts with length of nums minus 1, the last index. So while left is less than or equal to right. Okay, so left is the left side, right is the right, it's not overlapping. Okay, before it crosses, we check the condition. Find the mid value. Mid equal to left plus right index divided 2. So we just get the left, which is 0, right, which is 3. So we find the middle value. So 0 plus 3 by 2, so 1.5, right. So 1.5 is going to be 1. So we just check the 3. Let's have like this. What is 0 plus 3 by 2? So 1. So 1 comes here, 3. The index 1 is 3, right. So the mid value is 3. So if indentation, if nums of 1 is equal to target. If it's equal to target, then it's very easy. Return the index value, which is the mid. If not, nums of mid is less than target, right. So the target is 5, the nums of list is 3. If that is the case, then you move the left position from here, you go to the next position, right. So which is going to be 5. If it's not, if it's like greater than, then you go to the other side of it. So we can slide the window to catch that number. Now it's less than target. So 3 is less than 5. Yes, then you have to move to the right side. Left equal to mid plus 1. So moving here. If that is not the case, then you move the right towards the left. So we slide the window and we track those numbers. So return, so wherever we slide this left window. Let's see how this works. It's throwing error, else nums of mid less than target, or the list indices must be integer size, but built in. Nums of min is mid, else if nums of mid is not min, so min equals the minimum value, that's why. Okay, so it's 2. Let's try the other test cases. Good. So this sliding window will be more helpful if the they are asking for the time sensitivity. We don't have to scan the whole list, right. You just break into half, and then from the half we just move, right. So you don't have to scan the whole list. So in that kind of longer input value, then this windows will be useful. And this one is a simple algorithm. We don't have to put in all the conditions into it. We just have a smarter way of doing it. Don't try the first one. It's kind of brute force method. It really shows you don't have much experience with Python, right. I will prefer going with the second one, but if it's a longer list, then you have to go with the third option. Hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.